Hey everyone! Alright, so you might have already watched the video how to do this look. You might not have. That one might have linked you here. Either way, however you got here, you're going to learn how to make this little crown out of like sticks and flowers and leaves and stuff like that. Yeah, so if you're being like a wood nymph, a fairy, Mother Nature, any kind of woodsy costume, then this would come in handy. So yeah, if you want to know how I did it, then just keep on watching. The things you're going to need are some sticks, twigs, or anything like that. You can get these for free, like in your backyard or from a tree, of course, or the craft store if you want them to have a certain look to them. I wanted a certain look, so I just bought these from the craft store. Now, in order to bend these, you're going to want to soak them in water overnight. I just filled up the bathtub with about 1 inch to 2 inches of water, and then put a cup of fabric softener in there because I read all over online from different woodworkers that putting fabric softener in the water actually helps to soften the wood. Not sure if this is true or not, but it made my bathroom and these twigs smell very nice, so it's good enough for me. But I just put them in the bathtub and then used bottles of like shampoo and conditioner just to hold them so they're actually under the water and they don't float around. And then I left them in there overnight, and then for them to dry, I just twisted them into circles and then just used like suede rope, but you could use like twine or yarn or anything like that to hold them in place. And you're also going to need like some different kinds of like flowers or leaves or anything like that. And then I just went in with a pair of wire cutters or pliers, like those pliers that have a little area to cut wire on them. And then I just cut all the flowers off of the larger stems, and then leaves normally just pop off. They normally have like a little cap on the end, which you can see, so those just pull off. So I have all of that, and then you might need a pair of scissors, so I have those handy, and then I have a glue gun. Then to start making it, I took this one little branch right here, and then I measured it to the circumference of my head, and then I just pinched it together at the size I needed it. And then to actually start to do like the weaving or twisting, I don't know how many of you did this as a kid with like daisies and stuff like that to make crowns, but you kind of just wrap them around, and then the next one you just keep wrapping around, and then you can like weave it in and out how you want. But now that I have this as like my reference, I'm just going to start going in with pieces like this, and then I'm just going to start, take it, and go in the circle, and just start twisting it around to build up a sturdier base. So you can see from all the weaving that it's starting to build the dimension this way. I'm organizing them so they're not all going to be the same, so some have like more bumps and everything in areas. But also make sure that you keep trying this on while you're making it, because some branches on the inside are going to be arranged where it's in a little bit farther than where you had the original size. So just make sure you keep trying it on to make sure that it still fits. But just keep repeating this process over and over until you get the actual base looking how you want it. So now I have this, so this is like the shape of my crown, but again, do whatever you want. And just to reinforce it a little bit, I used hemp rope in 4 spots, one right in the center, in the front, in the back, where like there's a big bulk of the branches, and then on the sides. I colored the outside, which you can see on this one in the front, so that way it kind of blends in a little bit. I just used a permanent marker, and then I'm not too worried about what's on the inside because you won't see that. But now that I have that on, I'm just going to start going in with like little flowers like this, and then I'm just going to start putting them around and weaving it in, doing the same thing, and I'm going to do that with like all the other leaves and flowers. I'm just going to weave them into the crown. Then once you have like those on how you want it, you can just keep going in and gluing on all the stuff that you want on it. That part's pretty self-explanatory. Some, like this one, I actually cut in half, and then that way I can glue it flat, so it's not going to be like a big huge ball, it'll just lay flat. So now I'm just going to go on and finish gluing stuff on. And then when you're done gluing everything on, you might have something similar to this. So you can see it gets a little bit thinner in the back and thicker in the front and the sides, but it's decorated all the way around. And there you go. As you can see, it's very, very simple, very easy to make. So I hope this is helpful to some of you. Maybe it'll enhance your costume a little bit more. And that's it. So until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.